Do you wish you could be the present mom you've always wanted to be, but still need to provide an income for your family? Are you tired of scouring the internet for legit jobs that will replace your income and that you can do from home in your PJs? Hey friend, welcome to the Virtual Assistant Mama podcast. I know you're over there Googling jobs for moms, legit work at home jobs, or start a side hustle, yet you can't figure out how to take that first step. So instead, you stay stuck, do nothing, or start random side hustles to try to make quick money. Becoming a virtual assistant is the answered prayer you've been waiting for. My name is Ariana, and I'm a former teacher turned work-at-home mom who replaced my teaching income as a virtual assistant in just 6 months. I did this by taking a step of faith and following the dream that God placed on my heart to be home with my babies. Mama, your dreams pale in comparison to God's dreams for you. Imagine offering services that light you up, working with clients who value you and pay you what you're worth, and having a job that works around your life and not the other way around. This is the podcast for you. It's time to take that first step. Are you ready? Here we go.
Do you struggle with getting your work done throughout your hectic, busy, crazy week? If so, if you're anything like me, this episode is definitely going to help you because I'm going to be teaching you the 5 steps to get your work done, even if your week goes crazy. So let's just go ahead and dive on in. Step number 1 is to plan your week the best that you can. So obviously, as moms, busy wives, busy women, things are going to come up that you didn't plan for, and that's okay. But you are in control of starting your week off on a good foot by planning it. So all that I'm asking you to do is to bust out a planner and plan out your week at the beginning of the week the best that you can. This doesn't mean everything's going to stay exactly how you plan it on Sunday. It's probably not, but at least getting yourself off on that right foot is going to help you in the long run. So the first thing that you need to do in your planner is to put in all of your, kiddo events, birthday parties, date nights, time with God, workouts, all of the things that are your non-negotiables that have to get done. Put those into your planner first. Now, I should have mentioned this earlier, so let me backtrack. If you don't have a planner, I highly recommend the Horacio planner, Horacio. It's an amazing planner. I prefer the vertical layout where it has like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like across the top, and then you can write everything out under each day vertically. So that makes it really easy to write out your timestamps if you want, because it doesn't have timestamps in the planner. So it's nice that you can put your own timestamps, and it's just really able to be customized to exactly what you need. So once you've got your non-negotiables into your planner, then you have a really clear visual as to when you can work on your virtual assistant business. So then we're going to go ahead and step into step number 2. And that is determining your work blocks. So once you've got your non-negotiables in your planner, then you can look over your calendar and see what hours you have that you're available to work on your business. So how many hours each day do you have available to dedicate to your virtual assistant business? It doesn't have to be, 4 hours at once. It could be half an hour here, 45 minutes here, an hour here, that's okay. But just having that map for you of when you can work is really going to help you instead of trying to keep it all in your brain. All right, then step number 3 is planning your work. You need to ask yourself, okay, I've already mapped out what hours I can work. Now, what am I actually going to do during those work hours? What should you work on, and how long is it going to take you to complete those tasks? So you need to look over the tasks you have, meetings, any projects you have, and figure out how many hours it's going to take you to do all of those things. Right. And then step number 4 is to adjust down to the hours that you have available. So if you figured out that you have 10 hours to work, but the tasks that you want to get done are going to take you estimated 15, well, then you need to figure out how to get rid of 5 of those hours because you're not going to have the time. Okay, so are there things you can delegate? Are there things that can wait till next week? or the next month? Are there things that you really honestly don't need to be doing and you could just delete entirely? You need to focus on the tasks that are going to build your business, grow your income, and help you reach that next level that you want to reach. So focus on those tasks, and then if you have extra time, you can focus on the other tasks that are not as important. All right, and then step number 5 is just to execute. So now you've got your plan written down on paper of what you're going to do. Now it's just time to carry out your plan. You want to work intentionally, try to stick to your planner as much as you can. But again, if something comes up, if a kiddo's sick, you can always adjust. As moms, we have to be able to adjust and pivot when we need to, and that's totally okay. Your work's going to get done when it can. But if you try your best to stick with what you've planned, that's really going to set you up for success. All right, so real quick, let me just recap those 5 steps for you. Number 1 is to plan your week to the best of your ability. Number 2 is to determine your work blocks. Number 3 is to plan your work. Number 4 is to adjust down to the hours you have available. And number 5 is to execute. All right, y'all, I hope that this episode helped you. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and drop them in our free Facebook group. That's at facebook.com/groups/virtual assistant mama. So come drop your questions there. I would love to answer them for you. All right, y'all, thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next time.
Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I would love to bless you with a free gift as a thank you. All you have to do is leave a review of the show on Apple Podcasts, take a screenshot, and send it to podcast@virtualassistantmama.com. I'll send you a code so you can snag my virtual assistant toolkit for free. And don't forget to come hang out with us in our free community, facebook.com/groups/virtual assistant mama. I'm so honored to support you in your journey to becoming a virtual assistant. Until next week, y'all, keep following the dreams that were placed on your heart so you can be the present mama you've always wanted to be.